Hello people of the internet, my name is Erica and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. So after COVID hit, I faced what many college students in the US called moving back to my parents' home and leaving behind my entire social life and all sense of independence whatsoever. It'd be like that sometimes. Because of quarantine, I moved back from my college apartment to my bedroom and I've been spending a lot of time here. It's not only a place where I sleep at night, it's also become my classroom, my workstation, my personal indoor gym, and just shelter from the outside world. I started thinking that if I were going to be spending so much time in one place, might as well make it a pretty place. So without further ado, I'm excited to show off what I've done to my room. Let's go! So before we go into my room, I want to show you guys my door of Pokemon cards. I never played the Pokemon card games, but I collected these cards like most kids back in the day. I know that using these cards as decoration would be like taboo for some collectors out there, but I'm about 100% sure that none of these cards are worth anything, and some are probably fake. I really prefer them on display than in a binder, and I think they look really cute on my door. This poster is super old, and it's something that I got from one of those scholastic book fairs. It's of the Sinnoh region, and the Sinnoh region is my favorite region. Alright, let's go in. On the other side of my door is this Naruto poster that my friend got me from Anime Expo. Fair warning, this is not the last you're going to see of Naruto and Pokemon in this room. Here I have a mirror that I made back in high school. I put a little crown on it so when I take selfies, I'd have a crown on my head. You know, if I could ever position it correctly. On the other side, I have hangers where I put some outerwear in my backpack. This is a painting I did last summer and I thought it looked nice here. And behind these mirrors is my closet where I put clothes and other things I don't want you to see. And over here is my favorite spot in the entire room, the Switch corner. Accurately named because it's where I keep my Switch. Super creative, I know. The best purchase I made in all of 2020 was hands down this pink chair from Walmart. What months of Zoom University and working from home has taught me is that it's really important to have differentiated working areas and relaxing areas. My desk is where I work, my bed is where I sleep, and my Switch corner is where I can relax during those 10 to 20 minute breaks. It's as far away as possible from my desk, so all my distractions are here. I leave my phone here, so if I wanted to check my phone, I'd have to go across the room to be distracted by it. This wall is probably the most personal part of my room, and I keep on changing it. I have some watercolor paintings I made last summer. Right next to it, I have two posters of the Uchiha brothers. Right above it, I have pictures of some of the happiest moments of my life with some of my favorite people. Above, we have a philodendron hanging from my wall, thanks to the mighty power of command strips. Next to that, I also have this random arrow, and there's a story behind it, I swear. When I was a kid, I was really into the Chronicles of Narnia. I read all the books, seen all the movies, and my favorite character was Susan Pevensey. She was such a badass with her bow and arrow. So when my family and I were on a trip in Arizona, this random arrow was at a gift shop and I just had to have it. Now it's on my wall. Speaking of weapons, this is a scale to size replica of Sasuke Uchiha's sword. It is both the coolest and geekiest thing that I have in my room. It's currently dull, but it can definitely be sharpened if it has to be. What do I do with it? Nothing much. It's not like I fight my stuffed animals to the death pretending to be a rogue ninja on a mission to avenge my clan. No, that's not it at all. So I've had this bed since middle school, and I'm honestly impressed that it's lasted this long. I decorate the walls above it with these cool hexagons that I found from Target and a lot of fake vines. Inside the hexagons, I've stuffed these ghetto fake plants because I still don't trust myself with real plants above my bed. I'm afraid that like one night, I'm just gonna knock them all over and it'll just be dirt all over my sheets in the morning. Over here is a white grid that I've covered with green vines, and I clip these scrunchies on them. I got these scrunchies as a gift and I thought they looked really cute. So I wanted to display them somewhere instead of hide them in a drawer. I just take them off whenever I want to wear them and clip them back up when I'm done. One of the reasons why I love my room so much is because I have a west-facing window. I get all the sunlight, which is great for the real plants that I have. And where most girls have Polaroids, I have Pokemon cards! I have them outlining my entire window. Pokemon cards are so much better than Polaroids anyway, because they always come out colorful and focused and they're way cheaper. My desk is probably the most important piece of furniture in this room. Thanks to the pandemic, I sit here most of the day. That's why I've done my very best to decorate it with souvenirs, pictures, and of course Naruto figurines to make it look more inviting. On top of my desk, I have a candle, my Polaroid camera that I never use because film is expensive, and a penguin stuffy that just matches the colors of my walls really well. I also have these Naruto and Sasuke Funko Pops, and this is also where 3 of my plants live. This is a golden pothos, a snake plant, and a croton. If you can, I really encourage keeping plants in your room. These are really easy to take care of and to give off such fresh vibes and are good year-round. Next to my desk, I have a bookshelf. This is the most complicated piece of furniture I've assembled so far, which is kinda sad. Anyway, above is another grid that I've covered with things that I think are aesthetically pleasing. I like how I can customize it super easily. Currently, I have some pictures, a calendar that I made for the month, a petter sticker, and a collection of random things that I think are cute. So this is some art I made last summer. The idea behind the picture is that there are these 2 hands that are trying to reach each other, but there are vines holding them back. I like to think that they symbolize the struggle for human understanding, but feel free to interpret them as just hands. And on the bookshelf itself, I have a tabletop water fountain that my friend got me. It makes these dripping noises, which are either relaxing or urine-inducing. Here are 2 more plants that I have. The one on the left is a Dracaena. The one on the right is a sort of mix of different kind of pothos. They've both grown a lot since I got them, and I really love the pop of color they give my room. On the bookshelf itself, I used the top 2 squares for books, and I used the bottom 4 squares for putting clothes and makeup. Only my favorite books make it to the Shelf of Honor. The entire Game of Thrones series is here too, though it's not complete without the last book. George R. R. Martin, if you're listening to this, we need the last book to replace the last season. And I also have a government spy, Google Home. Okay, Google. Play music on Spotify.
Playing some music on Spotify.
Okay, Google, turn Erica light magenta. Wow, this looks like the setting for a different kind of video. But we only have wholesome content here. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. It's the first time I've made anything like this, and I've been wanting to make something like this for like the last year, and I'm so glad I finally, stuck to my word and it gave video editing a shot. The biggest reason why I did this was because I put in a lot of work and time into my bedroom, and I just want to remember it. I'm not going to be living here forever because I'm planning on moving out of my parents' house. But yeah, I'm just so thankful I got to live here again after college. Who knows, I might make more videos in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you.